My name is Sarah Fields. I'm a Texas activist, a constitutional government advocate here in Texas. I work in legislation. I'm also an investigative journalist for the Publica. What is happening to me and my family as Americans on American soil is not okay. A few weeks ago, the FBI showed up at my door. They did not want information about the stories that I share. They did not want further information or details about the information that I've shared about the border with boots on the ground experience. They wanted me to out my sources. After the first time they came to visit me, I wasn't here. They then called me on my cell phone later on that day. We didn't give them my cell phone number. And wanted further information about a specific story that I shared about a few weeks ago about a Hamas training camp across the border from Brownsville, Texas. I told them that I would never give them a source which would compromise and possibly place my source in danger, but that they were welcome to look up a conference that was held in 2021 where this exact thing was actually discussed. They then told me that they were uncomfortable talking about this on the phone and wanted to meet me in private. When is the FBI uncomfortable talking about something on the phone? Aren't we usually the ones who are uncomfortable because we think the FBI is listening? Needless to say, I did not go to their private meeting, and they have harassed my family ever since. They have showed up at my doorstep several times. They have called me. They have texted me. And I will not respond, and I will not speak to them. I have been to the border multiple times since 2021. I have shared stories about women who are having their pregnant bellies cut open and babies left lying on the ground and drugs being stuffed in their bellies and then sewn back up. Stories about portable ultrasound machines owned by the cartel checking for women who are pregnant because then they are more valuable in a trafficking situation. And then recently, the story about the Hamas training camp where young men dressed in dark clothing were crossing over the river in the middle of the night to conduct training illegally here in the States and then heading back over the river to the camp once they were finished. That camp has now been moved to a different location or has been shut down altogether as of late 2021 or early 2022. But my source is never wrong, and my source is the one who provided me with that information. I would never provide a source to anyone, let alone a 3-letter agency that has been known to be weaponized against the right, especially in the last 3 years. Not only would I place my source in danger and compromise their position as far as their availability to be able to report from where they are, I would also lose the trust of the American people as a journalist. I would lose all integrity. I would also be playing the part in possibly silencing someone that is just trying to reveal the truth. I will never reveal a source to an alphabet agency that has no interest in protecting the constitutional rights of the American people. I'd rather you just put me in jail first. My name is Sarah Fields. I'm a Texas activist, a constitutional government advocate here in Texas. I work in legislation. I'm also an